Well, good Sunday morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm out and about. I got to put in this countertop this morning early, and it's raining a little bit, so I thought I was going to do it a little bit later, but I want to get it out of the rain. So we have really a major task for Brian Schottenheimer. He's got his first win under his belt as a head coach with the preseason game over the Atlanta Falcons. Congratulations. But we do have problems on the horizon, much of our own making. And so we have Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons, of course, in the contract dispute. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have never, and I made excuses for Micah Parsons. I'm always going to try and make excuses, I guess, always try and defend the players. But Micah Parsons laying on the training table, looking like he was asleep, even if it was only for 5 minutes, gave the picture of, I don't give a rat's ass. And of course, not wearing his jersey was sending another message. Yes, I'm here doing what is contract requirements, but I'm not giving you anything extra. Brian Schottenheimer, when asked after the game about it, he was like, look, I'm focusing on the game and stuff. I didn't see it and things, blah, 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 and I'll look into it. Well, we do have now him looking into it. And today he's supposed to be having a sit down with Micah Parsons. And I said, this is shit or get off the toilet time, because this is when you're going to really know if anything has actually changed with the Dallas Cowboys. Because in the past, the problem has always been with Jerry Jones being the general manager and trying to be the player's best friend, is Jerry Jones undermines the coach's authority. If you have a problem with what's going on the field, you just go to Jerry Jones, and Jerry Jones basically bitch slaps the head coach. This is one of the problems that you have with the Cowboys, is the coach really doesn't have much authority. And much like last year, where literally Jerry Jones was like, I'm pissed off that we lost to Green Bay, the game that literally broke the Cowboys, and took it out on the coaching staff. But the thing is the players are going to emulate what they're seeing to the coach. So the coach has no power. Now, Brian Schottenheimer, as far as Micah Parsons goes, has been good enough with Micah Parsons that Micah Parsons has been there. Okay? Micah Parsons has listened to Brian Schottenheimer, okay, the whole time, because he showed up for OTAs and worked out and everything else, not because of Jerry Jones, maybe his teammates, but because of the conversations with Brian Schottenheimer. He believes in Brian Schottenheimer, and he listens to Brian Schottenheimer. And so when Brian Schottenheimer says, I believe he's going to be there, I'm going to have a conversation with him, this will determine a lot of how this team goes forward. If it ends up being that, nothing changes, as far as Micah Parsons and so on, then he's brushing him aside. Or this is really the first big challenge to his coaching season. And so here's the thing. Brian Schottenheimer understands Jerry Jones signs my checks. Bottom line. I can only do what Jerry Jones allows me to do, and I have to keep that mother humper happy. On the same side, he's got to ride the rail with the players and understand, for the players, I'm on your side. We're in this together because I need you to win. I need you on the field. I get it. You're getting the contract. You're getting screwed over on the contract. And Jerry Jones is trying to make you look like an asshole. Let's be clear here. He's trying to make you look bad, trying to make you look great. It's kind of amazing how one of the richest people in the world makes the players, oh, they're so greedy. Oh my God, they want so much. Dude, I don't see you actually saying, you know what, I got enough. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to give you a 10% break on tickets this year because the team was so bad last year. Think of it as a refund. Is he doing that for you? No. I believe they increased prices, didn't they? I know it sure did on the television end for us to be able to watch that shit sandwich. So we'll see what happens with Micah Parsons and Coach Schottenheimer. If Schottenheimer can get Micah Parsons to fall in line and start working out because the clock's ticking, he needs to get on the practice field. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. At this point, we're getting close to the point of no return and him not being able to play. We're getting that close, guys. We're 10 days away. And you have not been out there running and getting in football shape. And here's the thing. There ain't that many more practices between now and then. Not padded ones. So we've already wasted a lot of time. And Jerry, I get sick of this shit with you, man. I really get sick of this shit. But what can we do? We're Cowboy fans. There's nothing we can do. I guess we could find another team, but I'm too old. Maybe you guys can save yourselves, but I'm too old to find a new team at this point. Anyway, I'm going to go get this countertop put in, and then I'm going to go over and do my morning video. And don't forget, tonight, 5 o'clock Eastern. What's crazy, we started doing that. Members, if you are a channel member, the link will be in the community tab. We started doing the members call-in, I think after the 2021 season, because we were disappointed the season was over and we wanted to fill space. So we've been doing it for like 4 years, maybe 5 years. I'm not even sure. But it's great because we get your perspective on what's going on, and how you're feeling about situations and things. And it's kind of grown from being like an hour long to 2 hours long. And hell, last week it was 2.5 hours long. We had that much shit to get off our chest. But then again, an hour and a half of it is listening to Momo and Leo blowbait about how great their team are. Yeah. I pray that this season doesn't go to shit. I can't take back-to-back bad seasons. I just can't. I need something positive in my life right now. Alrighty, people. I'll see you back in the man cave.